My name's Peter. I play guitar and vocals in the band Peter118.
I'm Janine, I'm the bass player. I'm also Pete's wife.
My story was, before I was a Christian, I was in a secular punk band. I used to go into bars, clubs, fight. I used to fight and drink alcohol, but as I became a Christian, I kind of left that scene. I made a vow to God to give up alcohol.
I was brought up going to church, but from the age of about 12 I just did my own thing for about 10 years. So I did all the binge drinking. I didn't care about my future, I had no hopes really. Mixed up with some really bad people.
During my time doing secular punk music, I had damage to my right ear, which was tinnitus, so I had ringing all the time. But during my time at church, Jesus healed me and the ringing has stopped. So I continued to do that.
God found me when I was 23. One day I just went, just to keep my mum happy, I just went along to an evening service at church. And then the pastor read out this obscure verse in Revelations about the creatures with the eyes on their wings and things like that. And he said, I don't know why I'm reading that. And then that was the last thing I ever read in a Bible, like months or years even before. I just remember that was the last thing that I read out of a Bible. That was God calling me back to him. So I've been a Christian now for 5 years. Met Pete, and we knew pretty much straight away that we want to get married and have a Christian family. Pete's like the front man in the band, and then his bass player was leaving.
Yeah, my bass player Drew was moving to London, so I kind of said to Janine, we were dating at the time, I said, we've got a gig next week. You've got a week to learn the bass.
Yeah, because I couldn't play before.
Yeah, so Janine learnt about 6 or 7 songs and pulled it off, and we did a show at a youth club, and it was great. And since then, you've just continued to play bass.
Yeah,
so we've.
It's good to do things together as a married couple, definitely.
So since then, we've been to Sweden, we've travelled across Europe, we're here in the USA, and we continue to spread the message of the gospel through Peter118.
Don't rush me once, don't rush me twice. I'm not gonna change my mind. Good things come and good things go, but you still say.
So as Peter118, we go into secular bars and clubs. A lot of the time when we play, we get offered like free beer, but because we don't drink alcohol, and that kind of encourages youngsters that they don't need alcohol. We did a show back in the UK, and during the song, we've got a song called We Don't Need It, and it's a testimony song about how I don't need alcohol. But during the show, a youngster came up to me and said that as we were playing, he felt that depression had lifted off him, his mood got better. So we kind of, from that, we've kind of see that God is in punk rock, and Jesus can use our music to bring healing, because it's about Jesus Christ.